Good morning, everybody. We're day 2 on the Appalachian Trail for us. We're getting ready to leave the Springer Mountain Shelter. Rick's raring to go. We had quite a few people actually stay here last night. Met a lot of good people. Foggy, overcast, breezy today. It's supposed to rain in the latter part of the day. We're going to go to the Hawk Mountain Shelter. It's a little over 8 miles today, and we'll periodically check in and tell you how we're doing. Thanks for following. Hi, we just stopped briefly. So the trail that goes from Springer Mountain going towards Hawk Shelter is really rocky and crappy, and my observation is it's actually muddy, and it hasn't rained there for a couple of days, so it's probably going to be much worse when it rains tonight. But this is a pretty cool overhang here. Looks like there's like a cave kind of stuff. Anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to stop and capture. And we'll
red light.
Yep. All right, so I thought I'd turn it on for a little while. We're once again we're going up to Three Forks first, which is like 3 miles. This part of the trail is awesome. So yep. We're following a guy we met yesterday at the shelter. It's pretty awesome. His name's Mike. He's actually a chocolatier for Maine, for Len Libby. And he was telling me in Maine, for Len Libby, they actually have a chocolate full-size moose. Imagine that. So it weighs 1,700 pounds. That is phenomenal. And I was just talking to him about it as he's storming up the trail there. But he said they also got a black bear. So I told him that was something I definitely want to see. I want to see that chocolate moose and that chocolate bear when we get up there, because I know I like chocolate a lot. Not about anybody else, but anyways, just thought maybe you'd like to see. This part of the trail is really nice. Hopefully it stays like this for a little while. But we'll be quiet and you guys can take a look. Oh, I forgot to mention, so yesterday was actually awesome. We actually got our first trail magic at Springer Mountain Shelter. There was a person with his family. He was there with his 3 kids and his wife, and he had hiked the AT approximately 20 years ago when he was like 19 or 20. He said he did it like 4.5 months, and they were cranking out a lot of miles. He said they were averaging between 25 and 30 miles a day. One day he did 42 miles. So he has some regrets about doing it that fast. But anyways, he actually gave us our first trail magic. I really appreciated it. Very nice of him. All right, so I'm going to chime up for a little while, and then I'll start us. So we've come to our first water crossing. I just thought everybody'd be interested. Spent a while going down, and I think we're just about ready to start going up. So it's a beautiful stream. It's really pretty. And well, we thought we'd chime back in for a little bit. Rick and I were just talking about the trail for a lot is like this now, and so I told him I'm glad it wasn't like this yesterday, because it will be deceptive. You get a false sense of, oh, this isn't bad, and we're just going to cruise up it. So this is really nice. It was going to be a lot easier than it actually was. Anyways, we're going by there's a meandering stream that's right next to us. It's nice. You know what I mean? We're just kind of cruising a little bit up and down and through the vegetation, and it's pretty. Even this morning we've met a lot of people. We just passed another shelter. I forget the name of it. It was almost 3 miles from the Springer Mountain Shelter. We stopped, we took a break there. We talked to some folks and back on the trail again. And it's interesting to see everybody, you know what I mean, with how far they're going. So one individual there, he stayed at the Springer Mountain Shelter the night before with us, and he actually stopped at that first shelter today. But he was a little bit concerned because it's supposed to start raining today, which probably isn't going to be a lot of fun, but I'm thinking that the rain's probably not going to hit, at least according to the Weather Channel, till this afternoon. I mean, that's the higher probability of it, about 2 o'clock. So we're hoping to make it over to Hawk Mountain Shelter prior to it starting to rain. So I don't know if we'll stay in the shelter or not. Like I said, I'm kind of adverse to that because of the rodent problem, but who knows, we'll see. Anyways, I just thought I'd chime in, and we'll check back in again. This is Long Creek Falls. So I don't know how frequently or often that I'll be willing to do any bonus miles to go look at something, but this, the aesthetic value of this was worthy of making the extra 0.2 of a mile each way. So anyways, it's beautiful. Rick enjoying the serenity, and yeah, it's beautiful. So we're about 3 miles from our stay for today, which is going to be Hawk Mountain Shelter. But this is one of the scenic beauty things along the trail. It is pretty. So wait a second. I want to tighten this up just a little bit. Just the two of us. It's a perfect place to take a break. Beautiful. Just the two of us. All right, my friend. Keeping track of time, right? We'll probably end up having one more break before we get to Hawk Mountain Shelter, I'm thinking.